The Rockford IceHogs kick off 2019 tonight as they welcome in the Milwaukee Admirals to BMO-Harris Bank Center. Hello, everybody. Joseph Zakshevsky with you, joined by head coach Derek King for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. And, Coach, first and foremost, Happy New Year to you. I know you want to get this thing rolling on a positive note with 2 points against the Admirals tonight.
Yeah, it's always nice to start the new year off with a win. And it's like we've talked earlier, and most of the time it's just the effort. And as long as we put our effort in and give the crowd a good game tonight, like we did in Grand Rapids, there's no reason why we can't be in the game.
IceHogs looking to punch through after a couple of difficult one-goal contests. Looking to snap a bit of a skid for them as well. 4 games without a win coming into tonight, but obviously you're right there on the cusp. A lot of one-goal games, be it overtime or regulation. How do the IceHogs push on through? Because it seems like they're doing a lot of right things, just falling a bit shy.
Yeah, and then, the goals will come. I'm trying to keep positive with these guys and not to grip their sticks and get frustrated and slam doors, throw water bottles, what have you. Just stick with it, the process. They're going to fall, and when they do fall, it'll be fun to watch.
The defense has been shining bright. Goaltending as well. Kevin Lonkinen, last 2 games, phenomenal performances. And even though the goals might not be coming, you're limiting the chances the opposition's giving you.
Yeah, well, that's the big thing. When goals are not going in, especially as a player, individually, you got to do other things. You can't just if the goals are not going in for you, you can't just not shut it down, right? You have to play good defense, you got to track hard, and you got to do all the little things well. And that's what we've been doing. So that's the main message here, is that don't get frustrated. The goals will come. The goal scorers, they will eventually score goals. It's like riding a bike, and we'll just stay positive and keep putting pucks to the net, and hopefully that little greasy one off the butt and off the shin or something, it's going to help and break the ice for some guys.
It has to help for the IceHogs because you get to play pretty much every other day the way this week is wrapped up, unlike what we saw at the beginning of the year, or even later in January, a game or 2, and then a week off. You're playing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, so it helps just to have that quick turnover and be like, okay, whatever happened that game, let's flip it over, and we got another one here tonight.
Yeah, exactly, and the good thing is if you are playing well, you don't need a break in between. You want to keep it rolling, and we are playing some good hockey, so let's keep this thing rolling. But down the stretch here, we're going to need some time where we can just, rest some bodies, go over some video, and work on some things in practice. So when that time comes, we'll be ready for it. But right now, let's just keep playing hard like we are, and hopefully we'll get some wins.
Focusing in on the Milwaukee Admirals here tonight at home. Milwaukee, another team that's just not having a good start to their new year. In fact, just 2 games coming out of the holiday break, but a 5-game winless skid for them. So a best way to turn around your streak is to beat up on a team that's already feeling a little bit down on themselves a little bit. But what are you seeing from this Admirals group going into tonight?
Well, they're no different than us, right? They're in the same position where we play a lot of the whole division's pretty tight. They put a couple of winning streaks together, they're right back up on top, or they're getting closer. Same with us. If we put a few wins or string a few wins together, we're back on top too. So it's going to be a battle. It's probably, the message will be, this is playoff hockey now. This is our playoff start now, and we got to play playoff hockey. So hopefully our guys in the drop of the puck, they're ready to go, and which I don't doubt, and it's going to be a nice, entertaining game.
I'd imagine it creates a little bit of buzz and excitement knowing that if you put together a couple of wins, you're right back into the thick of things, and I'm sure the Admirals feeling the same way.
Yeah, both teams are, and it doesn't matter. Even Chicago and the teams ahead of us, Iowa, on that, they lose a couple in a row, and we win a couple, and now everything switches, right? So, again, we just focus on what we need to do, and that's just to play hard for 3 periods.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight against the Admirals.
Thank you.
Head coach Derek King joining us here for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. IceHogs Admirals getting together tonight out at BMO-Harris Bank Center. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.